Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back. We've got the CenterPoint Aspen. This is a 40-pound recurve. Oh, I haven't measured the length, but I'd venture a guess at 62 inches. I'll get back to you with that because I'm gonna put the link to this in the video description below, providing it is still an item that Crosman is selling, because you buy these things from Crosman, of course, or anybody who sells Crosman that sells the CenterPoint bows. Anyways, I actually have borrowed this from a buddy of mine that owns a pawn shop, and I asked him if I could borrow it for the week, and he said sure. And it is right-handed, and it's traditional shooting off the shelf stuff here. And whoever set this bow up, the only way you're going to shoot worth a darn on this is 3 fingers under. It's the only way, well, at least with the current string, because whoever put the knock on here put it on so bloody tight I can't even get it to free up to get it off of there to put a new one on. But the brace height is set at 8 inches right now, which is fine. It works. And 40 pounds, man. Whew. This will be round 5 in a row for me, and I'm not getting quite tired yet, but I do have 700 spined arrows that are feathered, and 700 spine is not what you shoot out of 40 pounds, not if you want to be accurate at all. But because I've learned that from my PST Nighthawk lefty, 40-pound limbs and these arrows, no go. But I do have 2 500 spined arrows that have the plastic fletches on them, and they seem to do not too bad off of this shelf. So let's give this a shot for you, and we'll talk more about it, okay? So we've got our target set up at 10 meters away. So that's what we're going to be shooting at. Bullseye, baby. Now how I do my shooting, I'm just looking at the target, that's it. Where I want it to go. And it is a bit windy out here too, which does not help matters much. All right, let's go take an up close look. Well, we got one bullseye. What more can you ask for? All of them to be a bullseye? That would be good. All right, so we're gonna go a little bit closer in, because you know, going a little closer in with 700 spine with this thing, they do actually do a little bit better, you know. So we'll take her to about 7 meters. And believe it or not, I haven't shot right-handed in a long time now, so, because I am a lefty, but when you're shooting both eyes open, I guess you can pull it off both directions, but I'm still better left-handed. Okay, let's go back again. This time, bring it back to about where we're gonna shoot. So let's figure about here. So So 21 feet. Figure out the math from there for yardage. Let's see what happens this time. And believe me, it's hard to hold 40 pounds back, especially when you're not used to it. with the wind dying down. 700 spines are not the greatest for this. All right, 500 spined arrow. Another 500. Much better. 500 it likes. It does like the 5s. But it is 40 pounds, so it should. Oh, that was close. Not bad. Go take an up close look. Okay, well, we kissed the bullseye. We got the bullseye just a little out. So we got our 700 just out. 5 is in the bullseye. And we got a 700 that's just kissing it. So 25 feet, I mean, that's not bad. I mean, I'm shooting pretty rapid too. Like I said, holding back 40 pounds, you're only gonna hold it back so far. These aren't compound bows where you get like 11 pounds of relief, you know? So, let's take one more round at this distance. A lot of this accuracy, by the way, is me because, like I said, I haven't shot right-handed in forever, so, you know, I'm gonna not expect awesome results right away, but it's still seeming to be a pretty decent bow. And my buddy's only asking, I think, 125 for it, so that's not a bad deal. But we'll see, because I still got to check the Craftsman website and see what they sell it for. But having a traditional bow like this is kind of nice too, because my bow's got a rest on it, so I don't shoot off the shelf with that one. Okay, same distance. I do have 500 spined arrows on the way here from China, of all places. Didn't know that's where I was ordering from, so should have them sometime next week. And no one ever said instinctive shooting was easy either. All right, up close look, and then that's the end of that shooting experience. Oh, that is so hurtful. Here, and I thought I was doing better. Oh, that's so bad. Boy, do I need a lot more practice right-handed. I'm getting really good lefty, but right-handed, no. And like I said, 740 pounds, they don't mix. So I've learned that from my Nighthawk. Good thing I got 20-pound limbs for it. But, I mean, usually the 500s do pretty good. Even though they got fletches instead of feathers, but takes practice like anything else. But I will say this, the bow has a lot of power. For a 40-pounder, she's pretty decent. And if you live in Ontario, Canada, you can actually hunt wild turkey and deer with 40 pound. So that's not too shabby. And I did weight test it to see what it actually pulled back at, because the Chinese writing, or whatever the heck it is on the limb, I see a 4 and what possibly looks like a 5. And then there's some other kind of weird sign on a number 2, whatever the heck that's supposed to mean. But either way, I mean, it did pull test at 40 pounds, so it's good. You know, it's not bad. And toolless takedown, or you can use a tool if you want to. It does have the Allen key slot, so, but you shouldn't have to, you know. I mean, these are knurled, so you can easily, you know, undo them, do them up, piece of cake. So, and from what I'm looking at on the limb, looks like these are maple. Now what the outside is, I don't know. We'd have to see if Crossman lists the full out specs on it. And it looks like we got a mixed wood handle. Looks like we've got, oh, who knows what's in here for wood. It's so hard to tell. Yeah, that doesn't help much. But we do have a stabilizer or fishing accessory. So if you want to do bow fishing, got the front piece for that. Quiver mount, of course. You can put on different sight onto this thing if you wanted to. No big deal there. Or whatever you can mount on that side. But yeah, and whoever the original owner was never did wax the string, but I did wax it because, yeah, you're supposed to do that. It's kind of like a have-to kind of thing. But I don't know. I do like it. I think it's pretty good, and for, you know, $1.25 used, it might just be a really good deal, you know. But I got it for a week anyways to play around with and see what I think of it. It looks like it's definitely seen some shooting, because you can see a lot of wear and tear in here and on the top piece here. It's definitely been shot quite a bit, which is fine, you know. Probably, I don't know. I mean, I would replace this with brand new stuff in here myself. You know, that's what I would do, you know, for that. But otherwise, it seems to be doing good. But shooting 3 fingers under, that's a little interesting. The way my Nighthawk is set up, I actually can't get away with that. So I have to shoot split finger with it, just because of the way I have it set up. This one was knocked so that you can just shoot 3 fingers, and seems to be okay. Anyways, we'll finish off the rest of this in the house. Shouldn't take us too long, and we'll be out of your hair and on to the next video. So thanks for watching, and yeah, keep it easy on the comments below. I know that that was not greatest, but at least we got some bullseyes, so it's not bad, considering we're using the wrong arrows. Anyway, in the house we go. All right, and we're back again. Hours for me, instant for you, because I had to keep shooting, and I brought out the other bows. So we're looking at $173.23 Canadian, right from Crossman.ca. And if you go with the US dollar, right from CenterPoint, where you'll also get the specs. Hello, Crossman, we need specs. $119.99, and it is a full laminated pile of different woods. We got African cherry, rosewood, white oak, maple, and green wood for the riser. And we definitely have hard maple and fiberglass for the limbs. And of course, they do tell us we do get a rest and knock set, finger tab, stringer, Aspen takedown bow, obviously, which would have your string there too. And it is a 62-inch, by the way. And it is also 45-pound max draw at 29 inches. I'm at 28, so we get 40, which is what I got on my meter when I pulled it back to 28. It was 40, so 1 more inch and I could have 45. So anyways, if you live in Canada, by the way, and you're thinking about hunting with this thing, definitely can do it, no problem. You're looking at deer, turkey, and below, though. You're not going past deer with this thing, because you need 50 pounds and up for anything bigger than deer. Which kind of makes you wonder, because bucks can get pretty big, can't they? But yeah, you're allowed to shoot them with 40 pounds, so hey, why not? Anyway, there we go. Now, if you want to look at Amazon, Amazon.ca wants $361 for this thing, which is ludicrous. And that's the brand CenterPoint, with 3 ratings of 4 stars. So there were some real big fools that got really parted with their money. They could have literally spent half of that right at Crossman.ca and gotten the bow brand new right from Crossman. But You know, this is what happens when you don't research stuff that you're looking at buying, right? You got to do your homework and find out everybody who sells it, who's got the best price, you know, blah, 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 right? So, but it is a good bow, and I would agree with the 4-star ratings that it seems to have all over the place. So I'll go along with that for 4 stars. I don't know if I'm going to buy it. I mean, if I do, I got to go buy a new string because I can't even get the knock opened up that is on this thing to reset it so I could go 2 down, 1 up with my fingers, because that's what I'm used to shooting on my left-handed bows. So it's kind of like, and I've always shot 2 down, 1 up. But I don't mind shooting this with 3 fingers down either. That's the other thing. It does work quite well and decently accurate. I just need more practice, obviously, right-handed, now that I know how to shoot a bow properly, which apparently for the last 40-odd years of my life, and then some, apparently I didn't have a clue. So you learn lots as you go along, that's for darn sure. Anyways, that's what I got for you guys. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more archery stuff. And if I do buy that thing, you'll know about it. But if I don't, you won't. So we'll see you on the next one.